Hello, welcome back. We are back in Kenshi, and I don't really remember for those of us that were here, obviously last time, but for those that weren't, Ryoko ventured out to the stag. He went out, found it, also bumped into Moo there, who, for a nominal fee, decided to join us. Since then, we had to defend the hub extensively from lighting glitches. No, from raiders. There were just raiders. There was two camps of raiders in their entirety over here, and two more roaming groups, and they all just kept trying to push into the hub. So with the trade ninjas that are local to the area, we actually successfully defended the hub from about, I think, 4 or 5 different groups. Character-wise, we're not doing too bad at the moment then now, so obviously Ryoko has been predominantly a jack of all trades for now, and has been focused mainly obviously on staying at range and staying out of the way. Moo, who actually started as a clean, level 1 in everything character, has already in 48 hours with Ryoko managed to upskill himself in a fair few things because of the combating and the heavy armor that he wears. Moo is very, very slow, and he actually prefers hackers as a choice of weapon. He just hasn't actually had the opportunity to come across one yet. Whereas Ryoko is much more long-ranged, quick-moving. Right, the primary focus then for this episode is going to be we have made quite a substantial amount of cats after the last episode. We started with 87 cats at the beginning of last episode, and we're now sitting just over 13,000. So we need a focus. So the property problems we are facing at the moment. If you remember previously, the level 2 tech bench, try as we might, it doesn't seem to want to fit in the perfect location, inverted commas, perfect locations. It just doesn't quite fit out of the way. Nope, there it was. There, ever so slightly. So you can get it to fit there, but then the pathing around it is awkward, and it's just not worth it. But this is something Ryoko's wanted to do for a while, so Ryoko doesn't want, obviously, because this is the public shop. This is the one he leaves open to the public for people to come in and buy from. He doesn't want to live in the shop, even though it does have an upstairs, etc. He doesn't want to live in the shop. He'd much rather have storage and everything inside the shop and live somewhere else. Move his research and his private stores elsewhere. So the plan is to purchase another building. Now it makes sense to try and get a rough idea of where stuff is going to fit. So the research mesh should easily fit inside one of these types of buildings. The L-shaped buildings, the L house. It won't fit in one of the small houses, small shacks. It just won't fit in there. It will fit in an L house, and it just about fits in one of these storm houses. However, there's not much room to do anything else once you have done that. So our choices are, do we splash out and get the snail house and accept that it's going to take us a while to rebuild it and fix it up and make it usable, or do we go for a lower cost L-shaped house here, and we should be able to get it up this episode? So not 100% sure yet. I think primarily we should probably look at getting a decent investment going, so we've got somewhere to expand, since we're going to be inside the hub and utilizing the hub as a base of operations for a while. So I think what Ryoko and Moo are going to do then is dedicate a large portion of their funds to getting a proper residency set up for them, a full base of operations, because Ryoko obviously is perfectly aware they're not going to survive as the hub gets more notoriety for being more affluent and more rebuilt and not just a wreck. Then they're going to be the potential target of more dangerous assaults, not just raiders. So it is officially done. We have bought the building, and oh look, it's kicked them out. That's quite funny. There was obviously a couple of people hiding under the wreck in here. And they've obviously now decided to leave. Oh, they're trying to buy my stuff. The trade caravan is trying to buy my stuff. None of them could afford anything though, apparently. Which is a shame. Since you can't actually modify the prices in this game. This is good. It shows that the shop is working. It shows that the trader routes is working. I mean, Ryoko is actually happy that they're even trying. I don't really want to leave Ryoko as the engineer anymore because he's not going to be doing the majority of the building now. He's going to flop back onto being a permanent like roamer or scout because of his agility and speed. Who is going to take up engineering? Tell him to go repair it. Right, well, Ryoko now needs to figure out exactly what it's going to take to repair this stuff. So he's going to follow Mu over there to find out, get a report off him and figure out what it's actually going to take. Yeah, that is not an insignificant building project. So, it requires, wow, another 26 building materials. Okay, well that's manageable because I believe that we have some anyway. Ryoko is going to venture back out over to Stack. And this is the benefit of actually having Mu alongside him now, is that he can leave Mu to deal with, hub defense and all that sort of stuff. Ah, and Ryoko spies a group of bandits. Yet again, a group of bandits. Oh, a very large selection of bandits. This is going to be a very, very difficult fight. That is a lot of bandits. Let's take some high ground. Holy crap, this is a lot of bandits. We'll outmaneuver them. Let's get behind. Whoa! Yeah, crossbow. No, not Peace. I don't even know who Peace is. Who is Peace? I don't know, but Peace is walking through the middle of a massive skirmish. Peace is not clever to do that. Whoa! Go on, Ryoko, get him. Ryoko didn't make it far before finding a crap ton more bandits again. I don't care whether you saw it or not. You are a bandit. You do not get property. The other benefit that Ryoko knows as well is if you take all the weapons off them, even if they try and regroup, they will not be armed. So they're much more likely to bail and not take the fight. So Ryoko decides after the mass brawl to actually head back over to Mu. You see from the hilltop before he entered the town, it looks like there might be a herd of wild goat over there. That could fetch a lot of meat and hides into the Ryoko's tavern. They do not appear to belong to anyone, so Ryoko is going to be able to pick off a few of them fairly easily. For the record, just remember those words. They're going to haunt me. Okay, they move pretty fast. Yeah, they do move pretty fast. Oh, and they hit surprisingly hard. Come on, Ryoko, don't get stunned. Up you go. Whoa, that's... Okay, Ryoko is getting chased off by a herd of goats. That was a significant... significant development that Ryoko did not expect to happen, was to be chased by a herd of herbivorous goats. Yep, the slavers are here. That is what we expected them to do. Ninja guard. Oh dear, where's the barman? Oh no, is the barman? Oh dear, hungry bandit, hungry bandit. Goat, goat. Right, leader, goat, barman. Uh-oh, the barman is down. It's not really something that Ryoko agrees with, his enslavement, but it is fairly prevalent in the wasteland, unfortunately, especially since most of the time the slavers effectively pick the battlefield and they kind of save people's lives. Obviously at the expense of their freedom, but yes. Ryo took a couple of big headbutts to the chest, though, getting chased off by herbivorous goats. So, Moo is going to be cooking for a while. This is a lot of food stores for them. This is excellent. Right, well, obviously with Ryoko down and resting up from getting... So I can't even say it. Getting headbutted in the chest by goats. Look, brilliant. Can fight off, bandits and shoot them with arrows. And, between him, Moo, and the ninja tribe, we fought off probably close to 50 to 75 individual bandits in the last 48 hours. 24 hours, actually. But 6 goats, no, that nearly kills Ryoko and knocks him unconscious straight away. Brilliant. So, he is resting while Moo is cooking and stocking the stores up, and both the our stores and the shop stores. And we shall come back after, basically. We're back a little early. Still have a load of meat to cook, but Moo's heard a commotion outside, and it turns out that there is a bunch of dust bandits that have turned up. So Moo is going to make sure they're not harassing the townsfolk. And we don't want... Bandits are no longer welcome at all for any reason inside the hub. Moo shouts as well, and we gets Ryoko up as well. Ryoko goes running over quickly while Moo's trying to defend off about 6. Ryoko gets the crossbow out and starts wailing on him. Moo's desperately trying to... Oh, Ryoko gets hit as well in melee. Oh, ow, no. Need to kite. Moo's doing his best to fend them off. Oh, that was a big hit to the back. Moo's trying desperately. Moo is really hurting now. Moo's down. Moo is down. Ryoko's trying to fight his way over to him. Moo is officially down. Oh, the bandit camp has been wiped out. That's what we need to see quick. I don't have a med kit. What do you mean you don't have a med kit, you stupid fool? Go over there and heal him quickly. Moo is really, really hurt. That was a lot of damage Moo took. He was fending off like 6 of them at one point. Oh, he did so well. He was holding off about 6 for ages. Half the fight was just Moo versus the bandit count. Dust bandits are not the same as hungry bandits. They don't have the malnourished or starved debuff that lowers their stats. Ryoko's going to quickly get Moo into a into the bed at the base. Ryoko was amazed by Moo's not so much ability, but sheer grit and determination. He's never seen anyone just wade. He's not really been exposed to that much fighting before. But for Moo just to wade into the middle of, like, I think at the start there was like 11 dust bandits. But I mean, personally, I'd have thought you'd want to stay in bed a little bit more, given process of healing. I mean, you are normal, I suppose. You are extremely slow due to injury, but other than that, I mean, hopefully the hub will now have a, albeit brief, period of calm. Right, I will try again to come back after we have everything ready, rather than back to cooking again now. But you never know, another bandit lot may turn up before we're finished, so we'll see. Okay, so Ryoko left Mu cooking and building, and has ventured out as planned over towards Stack. Now, having arrived at Stack, he intends just to nip in and out of the local taverns and see who's about. He might go visit the prison and see what's happening with any bounties in the area. I mean, yeah, that would be the best idea. They can join if they don't sing. Excellent. Again, I'm going to leave the names as they are for now. You want to get involved, drop me a comment, like, message me, whatever. I'm happy to change the names to people that are actually, getting enjoyment out of the series. You never know, you might get fully invested in the survival of your character. I'll even, if you want to leave a comment with the name you want the character to be and what sort of role you want them to fulfill or what sort of personality you want them to have, just drop a comment in and let me know. We won't bother buying underwear, by buying clothes. It's like we've got enough fabric to make him some basic clothing. He doesn't need armor or anything like that because he's going to be part of the actual the hub team. So he only needs basic weaponry and stuff like that, just to not throw sand when he gets attacked. Moo might get a bit of a shock if somebody just rocks up and Ryoko's not with them. Perfect. They did actually have some more building materials, so Moo grabs those. Wolves! To arms! Yeah, that's not happening, Bard. You have no arms. Plus, they're not even chasing you anyway. Stop griping. Bard is approaching the hub now. Obviously, Ryoko told him to look out and seek out a guy called Moo. So that's his first port of call, is when he gets in, is to try and find the guy called Moo. So Bard decides to nip into the local tavern and ask around, see if anyone knows who Moo is. So Bard basically has no choice but to wait. He's either going to wait for Ryoko to show back up, or he's going to wait for somebody to point out to him who Moo is. Meanwhile, Ryoko, of course, is waiting for daybreak and the shop to open. So Ryoko's managed to source a trader backpack for both Bard, the new guy, and Moo, and so now he's gonna try and head back out towards the hub with all of the route. We actually come back to find that Bard has been engaged and attacked by just some random. It looks like they're here from a previous fight and they've just woken up and attacked anything that moves. Either that or because they're shake, they just took a distinct disliking to him. He's not 100% sure. Right, so Bard's on his way in. Ryoko's going to introduce Moo and Bard together. The band is officially back together. So Moo and Bard now have met. Right, Bard, unfortunately, at the moment, then, is after selling anything that anybody could actually potentially recognise, is currently running around basically stark naked. So, what we need to do is he needs some clothes. So let's get him some wood sandals, some cargo pants, a cloth shirt, a bandana. Right, everybody is cracking on with stuff now. What I will try and do then is, for next episode, I will try and focus on finishing that building and moving everything over. All of the background moving about of stuff and transferring things, which will be just awkward, I'll just do off camera. Unless, of course, you want me to do it. I mean, if you want me to cut out as little as possible, especially I know sometimes for those that haven't got too far in Kenshi or are fairly new to the game, and the concept of the game, then maybe you actually want to see, especially the tech level 2 stuff and how it works. So if you want it in, just shout. Just throw me a comment. Let me know. I'll leave it up to you guys. In the meantime, though, I'll probably cut it out for now, just because it literally will just be Bard, Ryoko, and Moo just running back and forth with random dismantled components and parts of bedding and stuff like that. There won't be much of an overall purpose to doing it. Yeah, we're not going to get 15 resources, unfortunately, anytime soon before the end of this episode. I'm pretty sure I've shot my episode timer already, because I forgot to start a timer. It has, yet again, though, been another insanely eventful situation and episode. Moo ended up taking on, I don't know, it must have been 10 dust bandits by himself and nearly got rinsed to pieces, but held his own for ages. I was just bloody Moo in the middle of this mob holding his own. Or even Ryoko got through. Ryoko as well, like a complete buffoon, managed to get outwitted and nearly beaten up by a bunch of wild goats. So that's like, how on earth he nearly got knocked out by a bunch of wild goats trying to get some hides for sale is beyond me. Like, he has a crossbow. He could just shoot them from distance, but no. They nearly stampeded him. And of course, who can forget that Bard has now joined. Bard is happily beavering away on the workbench. So far, he's made himself some shoes. So the shoes are already on. So Bard will be clothed next time we see him. Is the answer to that. But yeah, all in all, I'm fairly happy with how things are progressing. It's like Ryoko's beginning to get a small, sort of selected, trusted few to work around the hub, where they can sort of create a name for themselves and be part of something again, rather than just sort of stuck with no money, no resources, or anything in a backwater town. And lo and behold, just as I was about to wrap the episode up, we are being approached upon by yet another lot of dust bandits, and Moo has only just recovered. Right, Moo is going to leave his backpack here.
Motion detected at the front door.
Come on, yeah. The name's Moo. I've done it before, I'll do it again. Bard's getting involved. Why is Bard getting involved? Why is Bard getting involved? Oh god, Ryoko's getting involved. They're all getting involved. Bard, get out of there. Moo! Ryoko, get in, Moo! God damn it, Ryoko, get rid of the bag if you're in melee range. Oh god damn it, Moo's leg's been shafted again. Bard's punching people, like, what the— oh, Bard's down, Bard is down. Ah, Moo's got an arrow in his knee. Get him! Oh, fate. Get him, go on, yeah. Holy crap, that was mad. This is bonkers. There's so much fighting in the hub now with everybody. It's like, it's clearly making a name for itself, and I'm not 100% sure healthily. He did, he finished all of it, nice. So Bard now is fully clothed, yay! So the trio is not doing too bad. They have defended off like 4 more raids now. We've had bandits, we even had the goddamn slave traders try and kidnap the townsfolk. Admittedly, if it weren't for the trade ninjas, that would have ended badly. But, yeah, so this is going to be a slightly longer episode than normal because things just kept happening. And it wasn't a really decent place to break, was mid-fight, but there we are. So, again, I do appreciate you joining. You know, if you are liking the content, drop a like, subscribe, all the fun stuff that I never know whether I should ask you to do or not. Yeah. If you want to take part in the series itself, yeah, just let me know which character that we've picked up you would want to be renamed and redesigned, and we'll do it. But yeah, thanks very much for joining. Appreciate your time. Hope you're enjoying the series, and I shall see you next time.